Welcome back, everybody. Automotive Inc. here. Today we are talking about something I found interesting after my first oil change on my 24 Ford Super Duty with the 7.3 Godzilla. Make sure you hit the subscribe button at the end of the video, get a like, and the notification bell, because you're going to want to come back when Blackstone sends me the results back on Loki. So, as you guys know, I did just do the first oil change right around 4,000 miles. The truck itself has been doing pretty much towing duty all summer. Not been easy. We went up the Eisenhower Tunnel, the Johnson, Fremont Pass, across the plains, over to McConaughey, towed 18K, towed 14 and a half, and we've really put the truck to work. That's why I wanted to change the oil early, switch to full synthetic, so hopefully that'll give us a little bit more bang for buck. Now, one thing I did on my 22 Ford Super Duty with the 7.3 Godzilla, the General, that suffered an engine failure from the camshaft lifter issue from the DLAM. And Ford basically told me, well, just keep driving it until it completely catapults, and then we'll talk. Well, hopefully this truck isn't experiencing that, but I did order a free kit from Blackstone. So as you guys know, you can get on Blackstone website. I'm not affiliated with them, not sponsored by them or anything, but they are an oil testing service, and this is the one I use, so you can reach out to them. They will send you out the free testing kit with a prepaid package to send back, and basically then you write down how much of the testing you want done, give them your payment, and then hopefully we'll get the results back here in a few weeks. So when I changed the oil last time, I pulled out a very large sample of oil, so that way once I got the kit, I can make sure I had enough. And so what I did was I set aside, once I got the kit, basically stirred it back up, made it so it was nice and good, and then filled up the container. After that, I did my own little slight investigation, dumped the rest of the oil out, and basically could see metallic flakes, very small but visible to my eye, in the bottom of my container. So as you guys know, the early generations of the Ford Super Duty with the 7.3 Godzilla did have a run. Not all, but a lot had issues with that camshaft lifter failure, and I thought it was basically a part concern. So Ford outsources most of their parts. They get them in. The actual Godzilla is made in Windsor, Canada, so that plant gets their parts. They assemble the engines, and so people were saying that it was because the over idle, mostly commercial. No, actually it's been happening across the board. No matter where the 7.3 application has been, they've had issues, but not all have had issues. I've had some people say that they changed synthetic oil out and got like 140 out before on the engine before the engine went. 140 still isn't great for me when you think about how much this truck cost. But that being said, I am a little alarmed to see those metallic flakes in the oil. Now, I don't have any issues with the truck yet. It could be normal, and that's why the sample has been sent off. And I am cautiously optimistic, if you will, because I've already had one of these engines fail, especially because I really worked the General, my 22 Super Duty. I worked that thing hard, and it went pretty early. So this is supposed to be a commercial grade engine. People say it has to do with the variable displacement oil pump. I don't know what the issue is causing with it. Ford says this engine is commercial grade, can be idled. That's why they brought this out, and to compete with the issues of idling current year diesels. That's very hard on them. It's not great on them. So this engine is not supposed to be babied. It's supposed to be commercial and supposed to be worked. So I am interested to see what happens when I get my results from Blackstone. If this has a high iron content in the oil, I will be very reluctant to probably buy another Godzilla, but we will wait and see what happens from the test. But make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting that video, and hopefully it's not here we go again. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you on the next one.